Now, your forecast first on WKRG News 5 at 6:30.
All right, bottom of the hour now at 6:30. Skies cloudy over the Mobile River. More rain coming in tonight and a threat of some high winds and maybe even isolated tornadoes. Temperature 73 this evening from our Roof Doctor's camera there over Mobile River. And the winds are picking up there on the eastern shore. The GMC cam from the Grand Hotel at Point Clear will see a temperature of 76 this evening. Wave activity starting to ramp up even in northwest Florida. That is from the Henderson Beach Resort in Destin. 78 this evening. Another look at today's landfall of Hurricane Francine and where it's headed next, and all the impacts it'll have on the Gulf Coast, and then more importantly, the timing that you need to know. WKRG News 5 at 6:30 begins now.
Local coverage you can count on. You're watching WKRG News 5 at 6:30.
We are so glad to have you here with us tonight. I'm Cherish Lombard.
And I'm Roseanne Haven. Our big story tonight, Hurricane Francine. We've been giving you live team coverage stretching across our portion of the Gulf Coast. We head west first, where the storm's impacts are expected to be the strongest.
And we have two live crews in Mississippi. Asher Red and Haley Kennedy are both there. First, we're going to Asher in Bay St. Louis. And Asher, we know that conditions have changed. Certainly looks like the wind is picking up.
Cherish, you're absolutely right about the wind. It is constant and it's getting stronger. That's just the nature of the beast at this point. The rain has somewhat kind of gone away. The rain that does hit doesn't feel the best. Now, we have seen some people recently on the beach. They were behind me and they've since walked away. There's some people down here at the State Pier that we're at, and they're going out there to look at the waves crashing into the rocks, and then they quickly leave. With that being said, we don't recommend being out if you don't have to be out. This is a hurricane. It is something to take seriously. As I've said before today, the saying goes, turn around and don't drown. We've seen rough conditions, especially on the waters. We've got the whitecaps and the rising tide, all of that kind of just being congealed into this one storm. And all of that really is kind of affecting not just Mississippi, but it goes all the way back to Alabama, and that's where we start here. I'm out towards the west, but if we go east, we'll find WKRG's Haley Kennedy in Biloxi. And from what I understand, Haley, you've also been seeing some sort of severe weather there as well.
Yeah, Asher, that wind is certainly picking up right now. Both of our hats, mine and photojournalist, both has flown off a couple times since we've been out here. The rain has kind of settled down a little bit. It's sprinkling right now, but again, it's been picking up again every once in a while, but really it's just that wind right now. Now where we're at, we're kind of over on a pier as well, and there are people who are sitting here watching this storm come in. They said that they'll leave within the next few minutes just to make sure they can get home safely before we see anything more severe coming our way. But you know, we'll keep you updated tonight as we are out here reporting live in Biloxi. Haley Kennedy, WKRG News 5.
We are in the critical hours right now as Francine moves over land.
We have a very busy chief meteorologist and first alert storm team. As far as our area, Ed, we face potential threats as far as flooding, tornadoes, surf, and winds.
And the good news is we're not going to see hurricane conditions tonight, but tropical storm conditions. Remind, this is the first significant storm we've had since 2020. It's been a long time. It feels like it here. A lot of folks have moved into the area since then. So here's the information on the landfall today from Francine. Category 2 at landfall with maximum winds of 100 miles per hour in Terrebonne Parish, Louisiana, with a pressure of 972. So the strength ramped up just before landfall, but now it's weakened back to a category 1. Additional weakening expected now that the system is sitting over land. It'll continue to move off to the north as a tropical storm moving into Mississippi. So we had a bit of a break in the rain here, but now we're getting more rain to come in off the Gulf of Mexico. So it's raining over Fort Morgan, Dauphin Island again, and winds are starting to pick up now. We're getting some gusts consistently in the 20 to 30 mile per hour range. I am watching thunderstorms offshore. those are the ones that we're going to have to watch that will carry a severe weather threat. Some important times that you need to pay attention to here. We're now about to approach the time where we could start seeing gusts in Mississippi to around 50 miles per hour. That threat was there from 7 p.m. all the way through 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. At that point, we'll fall below tropical storm level winds. 5 p.m., which is obviously 2 hours ago, but all the way through 9 a.m., we'll see that threat of isolated tornadoes, so an overnight threat. Surge will actually maximize tomorrow morning, and that's when we could see some of our normal flood-prone areas go underwater. Think the causeway. Could see some coastal flooding for Dauphin Island and Mobile County and coastal Baldwin County. Wouldn't even rule out some water getting into some of our northwest Florida areas. And in terms of the rainfall, I think the overall flooding threat is going to be very localized if we get training showers and thunderstorms, but most areas will pick up 2 to 4, maybe 2 to 5 inches of rain in some locations. So most of this heavy rain starts to come in after sunset tonight, especially as we approach that 8 to 9 o'clock hour. Again, those will carry some isolated tornado threats, and winds during this time will gust anywhere from about 35 miles per hour in northwest Florida, maybe upwards of 50 miles per hour towards Greene and George counties in Mississippi. So we're going to talk a little bit more about when all of this moves out, when we'll get back to some sunshine, and we'll take a look at the rest of the work week in just a few minutes.
And again, today we have our team members stretched out across our part of the Gulf Coast from Mississippi to northwest Florida, and northwest Florida is where we're going now.
Yes, WKRG News 5's Darius McCormick and Hannah O'Gara showing us the conditions in Santa Rosa County.
We're at Navarre Beach, and despite red flags being posted here, people are going into the water. Crowds are gathering on the beaches to watch surfers brave the rough water. We spoke with 2 of the lifeguards here who say most of the surfers know what they are doing, but they're keeping a close eye on what's going on just in case someone gets in trouble. Rescue personnel in Santa Rosa County urge the beachgoers to follow safety guidelines and stay out of the water until conditions improve. In Navarre, I'm Darius McCormick, WKRG News 5.
I'm standing on the Navarre Beach pier that is now closed until Thursday morning due to rough surf conditions. Signs have been posted on the pier to inform visitors of the closure. The Santa Rosa County Public Information Office released a statement that the pier is closed due to severe weather. The pier is said to reopen Thursday morning at 8 a.m. Visitors of Navarre Beach are expected to take great caution and stay updated with alerts. On Navarre Beach, Hannah O'Gara, WKRG News 5.
Thank you, Hannah. We are now going to head over to Mobile County in an area known for flooding.
Yeah, Dauphin Island is where WKRG News 5's Jeremy Jones has been most of the day. It's been getting windier and windier there, Jeremy, and also wetter.
Yeah, Cherish and Roseanne, I can tell you that the conditions have intensified heavily since being here at noon. Now, this is the heaviest that we've seen it. As you can see behind me, there are waves crashing. They've only become more intense. The rain has picked up, the wind has picked up, and I think right now, there's actually some people about to approach the beach trying to maybe get into the water. We have about 3 people here, but majority of people have been trying to stay inside and be safe. But with some people I did speak with, they have told me that, hey, we're not going to stop our fun because of the conditions. So that's why you see some people out here. Now the waves are getting heavier. The flooding on the island, I haven't seen too much flooding, but I have seen intensified winds. Reporting live on Dauphin Island, Jeremy Jones, WKRG News 5.
Jeremy looks a little bit
wet.
Yeah, a little miserable there. We're going to go now across the bay to Baldwin County.
Yeah, WKRG News 5's Debbie Williams is joining us from Gulf Shores, where, Debbie, we understand there's been a little break in the rain.
Yeah, I guess it's coming this way, though, so we should get ready for it. We've had about an hour now without any rain after 2 days of a pretty steady rainfall. The Gulf is churning, and it is something, if you take a look at, I can show it to you from here. We're on one of the balconies under some protection. But take a look at some video that we shot just a little while ago. It gets you a little closer to the waves, so you can see that they're about 3 to 5 feet, maybe 6 feet in some areas. A lot of people are coming out on the beach now because the rain has stopped, and it's the only opportunity they've had to get out on the beach. And when you get out on the beach, you can really tell that there's something out in the Gulf.